Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. Let's get into Married to Medicine. I don't have no clips, so this is all we got. Let's go. So the dentist and Jackie get to Phaedra's house. Phaedra's house is beautiful. They both say it's beautiful. And then the dentist starts talking about Phaedra must have a lot on her mind because she has a lot of different stuff, like from different places. Um, I just can't with the dentist. Then they're in the kitchen and they get to talking about how did Phaedra come to invite Quad to Sweet Tea's bachelor party. And then Phaedra gives this ridiculous excuse saying that people were asking for Quad and she thought that Quad had brought a good spirit into the place. It was all messy. She should not have asked Quad to come, especially after Sweet Tea was so mad with the wedding director. So it was just all a mess. And I just don't like the way they're doing Sweet Tea. And people feel how they want to feel about Sweet Tea, but this is wrong. Simone and Cecil having this conversation with Miles tells me one thing. Miles is going to be at home with them. He's already been in school for 5 years. He's ready to do some directing or producing or whatever. And then they get into the conversation about Simone and Cecil's bang bang life. Child, let's keep going. A few things. How short are Greg's pants? Like if he's sitting down and they are knickerbocker high at this point, like how short are his pants? Right? How does Sweet Tea take watching Greg at his bachelor party? How does she take that? And how does she take listening to him? But I will say this. She was emotional because Quad came to the bachelor party. He seemed to be upset for her. He wants to give her the wedding of her dreams, and that's all that matters, right? All that stuff that the dentist was talking about she don't think they ready. It ain't for her to think they ready. I don't think you need to be married to Damon. I think Damon needs a sweet woman, right? But that ain't my business. So I need the dentist to stay out of this and mind the business that pays her. Let's keep going. I don't think Sweet Tea has daddy issues. Her father's here to give her away. It seems like they have a great relationship. She prefers older men. She found an older man. And it seems like right now Greg is very happy. Now, we do know that he can be controlling. She's younger. That's definitely going to come into play. But right now, he wants to make her happy, especially after hearing about her bachelorette party. Now, let's keep going. This has got me 38 hot. So I need to be careful how I say what I say so I get it across to you. Greg has called Phaedra to ask her why did she invite Quad to Sweet Tea's bachelorette party. She said because she didn't want there to be any insecurities from Sweet Tea to Quad. Girl, she got a husband. Quad don't have no husband. Even though this was her husband, he is no longer, right? And Phaedra, you don't have a husband. This don't nobody care about she don't care about Quad. Y'all are the one bringing Quad up. Y'all the one bringing Quad around. That's y'all's friend, right? And then Greg is like, it doesn't matter how they feel. I'm happy. And then he told her to look out for Sweet Tea. But here is the thing. Sweet Tea is everybody's storyline. You may not like her. You may feel the way you want to feel about her. But the dentist brought this girl on this show to antagonize her. She said that they had come to her several times. And one more than other, meaning the dentist, was on her about being on this show. And then she goes on to Carlos's thing, or Carlos comes on her podcast, and she doubles down and says, I thought it would be a great idea to bring Sweet Tea on the show so Quad could get at her. I'm sick of these heifers. I'm sick of them. Wait a minute. Greg is 5 years older than Sweet Tea's mother? What? Okay, let me say this. Alora looked beautiful for prom, right? But her mother... The dentist and Damon are on their way to the wedding, right? And then she tells Damon that she texts Sweet Tea to ask her about the date or whatever, and she says she hadn't heard from her and she don't know what that's about. See, her husband doesn't know that she down there acting a fool and wishing bad on this girl in her wedding. I don't think he knows that. P.S. So Curtis came from the DR to go to a bachelor party and he couldn't stay for the wedding. He's back in the DR. Like the editing, it has to be editing. Because you're not about to sit here and tell me that this man had come for a bachelor party and not the wedding. Because he's back in the DR. Child. Yeah, it was good to see Dr. Contessa, right? I think I read or saw somewhere that she and Scott are doing a lot of things together. This was probably the best thing for her to leave this show. This was by far my favorite scene. Sweet Tea had the dentist taken off the list because her maid of honor was sitting there when the dentist was saying that this wedding was rushed, she's not ready, her actions doesn't show she's ready. So big ups to Sweet Tea for that. She my girl. I don't care what nobody says. And then y'all, she bothered and embarrassed that she was not on the list. Because it could have, or maybe not, clicked in her head that I was really sitting here talking mess about this girl and somebody could have told her what I said. And I did see in a preview where she is at the reception, and I really wish that they had escorted her out. I know Damon would have had to go too, but they should have had the police for her. And this is so beautiful. And I can't with the dentist sliding her way into the wedding after she has been told she's not on the list. It's the embarrassment for her. She cannot take it. And I don't blame Sweet Tea. I don't blame her. Then I can't with the dentist sitting there with her mouth wide open like, I can't believe I wasn't on the list. And then wants to put it on Phaedra. Now, Phaedra and the dentist should not have been invited. But the dentist was definitely not invited. P.S. I don't care how many bubbles Quad got in this tub. She's still in there by herself. Let's keep going. I hope Sweet Tea has learned a valuable lesson. Keep your enemies closer. Because I can't with the dentist on the dance floor talking about what did I do. You know what I'm saying? And then she has so much to say. Oh, they changed the venue. I wish you change your venue. Sweet Tea, you look beautiful. And I wish you and Greg the happiest life that you could possibly live. And girl, just watch out for these women. It's your girl, Millie Chun. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Wait, P.S. So Quad is in the casket next week at the church resurrection situation? So Phaedra is still on that. They're still trying to find somewhere to put Quad. And Sweet Tea is still their storyline. Y'all, I don't know how long I can hang in here, but we're going to see. It's your girl, Millie Chun, and I'm out for real. Bye, y'all.